Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're doing 2 million pops with the Ultra Juggernaut on Sulphur Springs. Now, I never really did this challenge when it initially came out. Or I should say when this map initially came out, so we're going to be doing it now. And yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm going to go for Geraldo. This sub should be able to take us for a while. And honestly, I think we should be able to get Geraldo down before we have to get down any sort of Juggernaut at all. Now, we do end up losing to round 8, so I'm just going to place a Star Monkey down. He won't do too much, but might as well save as many pops as we can in the game. It shouldn't matter in the long run, but we're still going to get Geraldo down in a little bit. And I don't know. If you guys are wondering why I have not uploaded, just haven't really felt like it. And there's not really been anything to upload either, you know. I guess the new update came out and there's a lot of things to cover, but then, I don't know. As I've said in other videos, a lot of my videos just didn't get any views for like a week. I posted like 6 videos and they got like less than 200 combined views between them, which made me sad. So I didn't really feel like posting, but I'm here now and I've been doing a lot of the collection event. I'm almost to the point where I can get diamond crates. So the first one of those videos should be coming out not too long. A little bit. It shouldn't be too far off, I should say. It won't be like tomorrow, but it'll be soon. How do we still leak one balloon? It's so annoying. Go that. That is the cross path I'm gonna do anyway, just because I want the Juggernaut balls to be able to go over here. And I think that the attack speed that we're going to be able to get from Alk Buff and Overclock, I feel like the extra range and pierce and early game camo detection is honestly going to be better. Now, hopefully, yeah, that should clear that round. I will go for longer range on the sub because we are going to have to submerge it anyway. But now I'm going to go for the tier 3 because that is going to increase our DPS dramatically. Well, maybe not dramatically, but because the sub's still going to be doing most, but you know. It'll be a little bit of an increase. And we lose this round too. So I assume I just have to go for more range. More range, more pierce. Might honestly set him on last. Okay, still 1 red leaked. I'm just going to road spike. Last and a road spike. Should be all that we need. And that time we didn't even need the road spike. Well, that's so fun. Goated btd6 moment. I'm also just gonna go for twin guns here. This map is not the best early game for 2 million pops, I will say. But yeah, I hope you guys will be able to expect a normal upload schedule from now on. Because I really do want to start actually uploading videos again. There are a couple big projects that I'm thinking about doing, but honestly, they were definitely projects that I should have done in the summer, like the finishing the late game. I think that video would be really fun to make, but I just don't know where to start, you know. I think I'm like thinking about, you know, what if I make a script? What if I, you know, do this, you know? But I think at the end of the day, it's just a really big project to take on, and I'm not sure where to really start, you know? And of course, any videos you guys want to see, feel free to drop them in the comments. No one has ever, but you know, it's always worth asking. And I guess I should also ask for you to subscribe. I don't really like it because most people don't, but if you're one of the few who is not subscribed, feel free to. We're 17 away from 400 as of recording this. So yeah, it'd be awesome to hit that soon, because that was kind of my goal for the summer, was to hit 500, so we're pretty far off that, honestly. But you know, things can change. It might be 500 by the end of the year now. I'm going to try to think about using Alchemist buff away from the village, because what this village is going to end up being is it's probably going to end up being a discount village along with the top path. Just because we won't need to go for camo detection. So I'm going to discount now. And then he'll have camo detection. So then I can place the Alk buff in discount range. And that should hopefully hit, but not hit any Moabs. But just in case it will hit Moabs, I'm not going to go for middle path. Because just like in the Quincy run, I don't want that to be the... Okay, this also has a lot of pops. We're going to submerge this. I don't want that to be the reason we die. So we do end up dying to the Moab. Simple fix. We're just going to unsubmerge this guy. He'll get a little bit of damage in. Jerry Fire too. Why not? And then hopefully it pops. Yep. Nice. Submerge him back up. This Jerry's Fire is not honestly going to be amazing. But we did end up getting the tier 4 out buff. He's still at 0 pop, so it doesn't like he'll hit Moabs. I kind of just want to go for middle path then, but I think I'm going to play it safe and just go for bottom path. Honestly, I feel like for doing 1/5 of the damage, and it only loses like a little bit on single target out buffing. So honestly, it shouldn't matter too much. But yeah, jungle drums. And I will not go for P training or mentoring yet, because I would like to just save up for Ultra Juggernaut. And hopefully I won't need to buy too many buffs. I'll definitely have to buy Sharpening Stone late game probably. I shouldn't have to do Pickles because it does like 9 damage already. Plus another 1 from the out buff. So I don't think Pickles or Glue Storm is going to be the way to go. I definitely think Moab Glue is going to be what we want to do. And then probably also going to go for an Overclock, not an Ultra Boost, and then a Sabo. Because keeping things in his range is definitely going to be able to reach probably like up to here at maximum range. Because this is going to give a lot of range. I won't be going for the tier 5 because that does damage. And I would like to maybe do a run in the future where I try to do it with the tier 5. Basically the way you can do it is if you can Jerry's Fire a village here. I don't really want to waste money, so I'm not going to do it. I could Jerry Fire this village actually. But we'll keep it at the pops equals females, so. And yeah, it's doing 2 damage, so not a lot, but in $400, it will be doing a lot more than 2. So it'll, I think it one shots the leads, which I'm pretty sure like 7 health or something. But as you see, it struggles against Moabs because it can't attack until right here. And what I want to happen is I want it to attack a lot sooner. So now we can go for training and mentoring. And my hope is that it can reach the Moabs. If it can't, that's fine. But I'm hoping it can. It reaches the Moabs. Let's go. So now, basically, all the Moabs that once they pass through it once, that's going to be like 2 shots. That's a lot of damage in this little space. So now we can definitely go for an Overclock, and we can definitely try to slow down the Moabs some more. So I think that, you know, Glue, probably the way to go. I will make use of the discount, but this guy can't discount him. But for the Sabo Overclock, I'll definitely make use of the discount. It's going to make it a bit slower of an early game, so I could have probably waited a bit to buy it. But, well, it's too late now. I think that I definitely could go for some weird Mermonkey strategy too. That might be fun to play around with if we're lacking Pierce, but I doubt we'll lack Pierce. And anyway, 10% Pierce is probably not going to be a lot. That's only probably going to be 1, maybe 2. I don't know how much Pierce this guy has, but 10% is not a lot. 30% is good on a low Pierce tower, but 10% on a high Pierce tower isn't really that much better, I should say. I can put him all the way back here. That's nice. There we go. Overclock afforded. And now I think, honestly, we have 36 rounds left to buy support. And I'm thinking, what support could we do? We could definitely do an Ultra Boost. I don't really know what else. Besides Sabos, there's not really any other support that we can reasonably go for. Oh, 4 besides Geraldo items. Sorry about that. So I honestly think that probably, what the hell? Here, now that we have a little bit of money. Well, actually, I can't. Well, okay. It's pointless now. It's been a long time since I've mentioned Village getting popped, so we'll just move on. But yeah, we got a lot of items here. And I'm thinking that Sharpening Stone and Jerry's Fire are probably going to be the only two useful ones. And I will just go for Relentless Glue. Just because think of all the stuns, guys. Come on, think of all the stuns. It's going to be amazing. Like, look at all those beautiful stuns. Hey guys, I should probably mention this. It's round 80 and we've gotten here without any struggles. So, I don't know. It looks like we're doing fine. Actually, I completely 100% take that back. We are not doing fine, chat. That was where I assume most of our DPS is going. So now I'm just going to overclock him. I probably should have kept on overclocking him, but we didn't really need it, so I didn't really feel the need to. But now a lot of our DPS is going to be there. That was kind of just our, you know, beginner DPS. Kind of like a little precursor to the DPS up there. But he's shooting pretty fast. He's got some speed in him. 77k. I'm not even sure if even going for overclock. Oh, I could go for Homeland. That would increase Pierce. I don't know what's more useful since they're around the same price. I think they're around the same price. But Ultra Boost is on tier 5s. It's like a permanent. I think the normal overclock ability gives 67% plus each Ultra Boost gives. Is it a 10% buff or is it like a? I think it's a permanent 10% stack. So with an overclock, that's almost 3 times. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's like 2.5 total. So I think that honestly, if we're not struggling with Pierce, I think honestly going for Ultra Boost is probably better. Because that would be permanent. Homeland would not be permanent. Because if you don't know, Ultra Boost got changed where it now actually has a longer duration than overclock. So keeping your overclock in your strongest tower is not in like Ultra Boosting other towers. It's still useful, but once you're done, put your Ultra Boost back on your strongest tower. Because it is actually more useful now. Little fun fact for you guys, in case you didn't know that. I don't know when it got changed. It got changed a couple updates ago. But yeah, it looks like we're struggling against UMG. We're definitely struggling against single target. We'll probably have to buy a Spike Storm or something. Most likely. But yeah. I'll just yap these last couple of rounds to. I don't know. This video might not even happen. It's probably got a decent amount of talking time. I probably talked about it. But we'll boost it anyway, just in case. And yeah, it's not going to be a perfect 100% uptime on shooting, because as you can see, a couple gaps there. But the DPS is honestly not insane, which kind of shows you that once they really do round this bend, it does get a lot. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's maybe like 10k a second at the maximum. In fast forward, of course, so like whatever. Maybe like 3 to 5k on fast forward. Pretty good, honestly. But yeah, he's at around 600k, which is honestly probably right where you want to be at around this time. And it looks like we're going to be able to afford Ultra Boost, because 88 shouldn't be a problem. We've dealt with 2 ZOMGs before, and I doubt the scaling from like 4 rounds is going to do anything. You know what I learned the other day? I learned that a bad, well, not the other day, but I learned this a bit ago, that a bad has 20,000 HP, but the scaling by the time it gets to around 100 gives it like 21,000 HP. But scaling really doesn't matter until like around like 300 is when scaling honestly probably gets the toughest. And DDTs this round. How do we do? Okay, well, since they have the same hitboxes as mobs, oh my god, I almost closed OBS trying to click through all of them. Since they have the same, oh, that's actually probably value. 10 rounds left, so we can also get boosted Jerry Fire and boosted Sharpening Stone. We can't get boosted Sharpening Stone because it has A and B, maybe? I think that's the reason. But there we go. Those buffs will be permanent now. Only 6k more to go. I honestly think that that will be worth it. Ultra Boost will be inevitably worth it. And I think we definitely have probably the greatest slow in the game that gives 0 pops. So I'm honestly confident in our ability to slow down. And I think that the ability to increase our DPS is probably just going to be better now. And it should be reaching 1 million pretty soon. Next round. Round 93 is when you hit 1 million. That's when the first 1 million pops are in the game. Even, you know, if those weren't on the sub. But there we go. I'm going to save this overclock ability for when we get Ultra Boost. Hopefully it'll start shooting soon. Come on. Kill some ceramics. There we go. There we go. Did I buy too late? No, we're good. We're good. We're chilling. There we go. Another stack. Oh, are we struggling with Pierce? Maybe not. Maybe around 98 will give us a little trouble. Let's see how bad around 95 is. Let's see. Come on. When are they gonna spawn out? And also, I guess. Okay. Well, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I think around 98, around 100 are gonna be the worst. There we go. 4 stacks. And if you don't know, Ultra Boost definitely is better. If I would have waited till I had like 90k and bought a Homeland, that would have been not as good as buying Ultra Boost. Because now this is stack 6, 5. Okay, I can't count. And around 96 is just getting shredded. It's going to be single target. These ZUMGs. If you guys don't remember before, we barely took off a layer of a ZUMG. Like we barely took off a 20% of its health. Before. In that first bend, and now we're almost killing the ZUMG. We killed the ZUMGs before they even rounded this. We're getting our 7th stack here, and as you can see, Ultra Boost does stay full uptime. Are they? Oh yeah, they're in their damage state already. Well, I mean they are damaged, but they're in their bandage state. There we go. Come on. So it looks like our single target is honestly fine, but ZUMGs only have like. I could say a number, but I would be lying if I knew what the actual number was. Now, I'm not going to buy Sabos yet. I'll buy Sabos maybe later. But if we need Pierce, actually, we could probably just go for a Call to Arms now. Low-key. Not quite, actually. 5k more. But yeah, we actually just do it, and we get the Call to Arms. Okay, nice. Oh, shit. Wait, if I don't have enough bad DPS here, I just sold the entire run. Wait, we were not on Resort. What map were we on? Am I just dumb? No, okay, okay, I was like, if I bought the Call to Arms this round, we're saved. Okay, I did, okay. What? We'll wait a second to buy the Call to Arms. I almost slipped up there. I'll see if we could have beaten it with the Call to Arms. It won't be off cooldown, but I'll see if we can beat it with it. Yeah, that's about 1k DPS. Okay. When it comes around here, Call to Arms. Would we have been fine? The answer is probably not. Look at what I've done with Geraldo with a couple thousand. You can like Blade Trap, I guess. This ain't gonna do anything though. And I guess I can use another Call to Arms. But we would not, yeah, we would have lost. Maybe not by a lot, but we would not have even popped it. Maybe if we unsubmerge that guy, but that's why I caught it. So that would have been a very, very, very sad loss. But thank the Fortnite lords that we can just buy a Spike Storm. And there's a reason I'm not buying White Hot Spikes. If I bought White Hot Spikes, then that would mean that when the DDTs pop, then it could do damage to them, and I don't want it to deal damage to the DDTs. Might have to honestly go for another Spike Storm. I thought we wouldn't have to. You know what? I'm going to use a Rejuve. Actually, I'm going to wait for this Spike Storm to go, then I'm going to Rejuve. Just because the DDTs will eat up all the spikes anyway. Oh, that's not exiting. Okay. He passed 2 million, right? Okay. Yeah, past 2 million. Shoot, wait. Hasn't passed it yet. Hold on. This is close. This is gonna be tight. Oh yeah, this is really tight. Okay. Not quite what I want to do. If we just start off with 2 spike storms, can we even afford a second one? Okay, we can. Barely. It's not gonna have the other upgrade, but we can use both of them off the bat. This one's gonna do significantly less damage than the other one, but it should be fine. We won't be able to buy a rejuve now, but we'll have 4 spike storms instead of 3, so we should be good. Like, reasonably, we should be fine. I'm still gonna use them off cooldown though, just in case. Come on, pop. We got the DDTs. What the? Why isn't... This should have been so much better. Why was this worse than last time? We're gonna go for a little bit different of a setup. I think I'm just gonna make use of the actual Spike Factory spikes, and I'm also gonna use a sticky bomb. This should make this muchos easy RAs, as my Spanish teacher would say. That is a joke. She would not say that, ever. She would not be caught dead saying easy RAs or whatever I just said, right? I would say. That's almost dead. Okay. We killed the DDTs. If he doesn't reach 2 million pops, I gotta be ready to spam the escape key, but he definitely should. Yeah, there we go. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. 2015. Go to deer. I was like 7, so I don't really remember it. 13K, 10K, 2K, 800, 2015, 0, and 6 from the road spike. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.